One more. We're joined by economist Nico Pech from Oldenburg University. Welcome to our studio. And you just, when we watched this report, you said, if it was only that easy, which of course it isn't, huh? I mean, would you buy an expensive couch and have it repaired if it was worn down, or go for a slightly cheaper one and then just get a new one a few years later?
I would buy the one that is very durable, but the reason would not be that it is cheaper, but it's a matter of consciousness, of environmental consciousness, I think.
But our economy is dependent, one could say, on growth. How are we supposed to change that? What could this post-growth economy look like?
I do think that we have to overcome the dogma of a 40-hour working week. If we would work only 20 hours, we were able to reduce industrial production by 50%. This is a bad message maybe for some persons, especially in the trade unions and so on. But on the other hand, we have 20 hours that we can use for modern or creative subsistence. And subsistence could be a kind of adequate replacement for industrial output.
Okay, but if we have all that time on our hands, I mean, people are people and they usually want more, want better things. So does this mean that this kind of new economy would lead to less wealth for all of us?
Yes, but it's a kind of different definition of wealth, I would say, because it's an interpretation that the nowadays wealth is good for us because we have a kind of peak happiness after reaching a certain level of consumption, mobility and using IT hardware. A further increase of this level of material wealth does not increase the well-being or the happiness of persons. Therefore, I do not think that it is so hard to have a kind of transformation towards post-growth economy.
And how do you want to explain this to emerging economies? They have a lot of catching up to do, and it seems a bit unfair of us to tell them, all right, we have to stop all this growth, something that we've enjoyed for decades.
Yes, at the moment we experience a kind of consumer revolution, but on the other hand, we are facing peak oil, peak soil, peak everything. So I do think that after half a decade or so, the price for a barrel crude oil is that high that the developing countries will not be able to have more growth, and then they have to adjust their economic system to a post-growth economy.
Okay, so you think this post-growth economy is coming our way sooner or later if we want it or not?
Yes, by design or by disaster.
Okay, Nico Pech, thank you very much for joining us.